That was, of course, Doctor and the Medics with Spirit in the Sky. And good evening. Welcome to Angel Hour, special Halloween show. And tonight I thought I would do a meditation, as it's very traditional this time of the year, to connect to the ancestors. As tradition says, the veil between the two worlds is especially thin this time of the year. And I'm really aware that the atmosphere is very different tonight. I can feel a lot of spirit very close to me in my room. I have asked Archangel Azrael to come in and help me tonight. He seemed like the right archangel because he, of course, as I'm sure lots of people know, is the archangel of death and transformation. The death could be the death of the old you. It could be that you're transforming to a new way of behaving, a new way of being or feeling about yourself, and Archangel Azrael will help you to transform. He also helps you to release sorrow, pain, anything to do with loss, and he helps those that are passing over to the spirit world to have a smooth transition as they're leaving their body and go to where they need to go for help on the next stages of their journey. So when I invoke Archangel Azrael, I'm always aware of a wonderful, soft, dark blanket of black energy, so healing, so comforting, it's gentle, and it's a very, very big energy. So I'll be working with him, calling him in at the end of the meditation so that you can really get a feel of his energy. And card-wise, I'm going to work with the Wisdom of Avalon, which is a deck you can see there by Colette Baron Reid. And I have picked a card for everybody tonight. And the card is Focus, which is a really good card, and it reminds us to keep our mind on the present, because when we're allowing our mind to wander into the past or project too far ahead into the future, we're losing the collective strength of our energy, our power, and our purpose in the moment. And by drawing all of our energy back, collecting it into the moment, we have more power, more energy, and we're more able to get done what we need to do. So try not to fragment your energy when there's something that you need to focus on and get done. Just think that you're drawing your energy back into the present moment, and that's extremely helpful for everything, not just spiritual work, but paperwork, housework even, anything that you're doing. And crystal-wise, I thought I would work with a beautiful black moonstone. There we have a lovely example there. Holding it feels very soothing. It's got a very calming influence. The energy is very soft and very divine feminine. It brings in the divine feminine energy. Divine feminine energy for men as well as women, of course. We all have the feminine and the masculine within us. Other qualities that a black moonstone has are it takes you into your very deep inner self, where your intuition is strongest and your sense of very deep inner knowing. And it brings a calmness. It does help you to connect to the moon energy, which is all about your emotions. So this is for the emotional side of you and bringing it into balance and helping you to connect to it very strongly. It's very healing energy, very strong on the emotional side. I'm also using here some black obsidian for my grounding here. And interestingly, of course, when black obsidian is small pieces like this, it's called Apache's tears, and people often use these to absorb emotions of loss. Could be loss of a loved one, somebody who's passed on to the other side and is on the other side of the veil. These black obsidians are a very protective stone. As I'm holding them, I can feel that they're actually sending up a screen of energy, like a layer of their energy vibration into my aura. So I know that it's very protective and also keeps me grounded. If you're working with crystals in the meditation tonight, another good one, of course, is the good old smoky quartz. Smoky quartz works in similar ways to the black moonstone. However, it's especially good at absorbing stress. If you have any stress, it's a great one to wear. Make sure you keep it cleansed regularly, of course. Run it under moving water or leave it in the moonlight, just on the earth. And that will mean that all the energies that's collected will be absorbed back into the beautiful earth. Right, so I'm going to move on and do the meditation. And some of you might have noticed that in the imagery I used for tonight's show, there was a beautiful silver white Arctic fox and a white snowy owl. That's because they are two of my power animals. I also have a black panther as well, and she often appears when I'm either running a psychic development circle or sitting in somebody else's, and she will often be very visible, just going around the edge of the group or the circle, and lots of people see her. She patrols and she will let me know. She will send her energy from her mind to mine, in other words, telepathically, if there's something she wants to alert me to that's coming in to the light of the group. So she's like a scout. The white animals to me are always holding the divine light. They are ascended when they're white animals, and birds. And whenever you see a being come to you in your meditations that's in pure shining white light, they are in effect telling you that they are an ascended being. So I hope that lots of you will have some wonderful experiences in the meditation tonight, and I feel sure that you will have some connection with your ancestors, maybe loved ones that you've lost some time ago or recently. This is an opportunity for them to come in and connect to you, and quite often your own guides will bring in your deceased loved ones. So your guides will work with the souls of others that are connected to you and help as part of the collection of higher beings that want to heal, that want to help and be of use, really. It's divine service work. So if you have your crystals, doesn't matter if you haven't, but if you are holding them, just hold your crystals and focus, close your eyes and focus on becoming very relaxed and very calm. And a good way to do this is always to think of or hold, if you're outside doing this somewhere, hold a tree. Now you can actually put your hands on it, or you can imagine in your mind that you're putting your hands on it.